In a world saturated with content, your trusted RBN embodies that spirit, espousing a philosophy grounded in accountability as it tackles Black social issues, family issues, and political issues with the rigor and fervor that are both rare and necessary. Under the audacious motto, we dare to be bold, not silent, the channel invites viewers into a space of unapologetic discourse, where pressing issues are unpacked with intelligence, empathy, and resilience. Standing at the intersection of empowerment and education, this platform recognizes that discussions around Black social issues cannot be contained within narrow confines. Hence, it sprawls into diverse territories. Beyond the headlines, your trusted RBN explores the undercurrents shaping Black people issues with the lens that is both piercing and compassionate. A foray into the channel's political discourse reveals a landscape where accountability isn't just championed, it is demanded. Through thoughtful analysis and discerning critiques, the platform urges viewers to envision a political sphere devoid of passivity. Here, individuals are not mere spectators, but active participants steering the narrative and progress. Furthermore, engagement is not a one-way street on this platform. Viewers find themselves in a vibrant community where their voices are valued, where they are urged to be bold, not silent, and to engage actively through likes, comments, shares, and discussions that foster a rich and diverse tapestry of perspectives and insights. In a nutshell, your trusted RBN is more than a content hub. It is a pulsating, dynamic entity that stands as a bastion of accountability in a world inundated with noise. It doesn't just venture to spark discussions, it ignites movements, steering narratives with a force that is unyielding, yet respectful, grounded, yet visionary. Subscribe today and become a part of a community where you dare to be bold and not silent, where your voice matters. Now, welcome to our live stream. Have the conversation.
LPZ up in here. LPZ up in here. LPZ up in here. LPZ up in here. I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. Okay, they been sleeping on me, now it's time to wake up from that nap. Get to know me, shorty, you can do that when you hear me rap. Flowing like a river when I spit, I know you feeling that. Crowns on my head, beat snapbacks and some fitted caps. Yep, turn it to the back and walk tall. Under 6 feet, I'm really not that tall at all, but I do some things that you never seen, bruh. Acting like a king. Why is that? Cause I'm a king, bruh. With a swagger that you probably never ever saw. Call me sushi cause I gotta give it to him raw. Southpaw like a left-handed boxer. Get the microphone and start snapping like a lobster. Yes sir, I've been made all over. Not Jehovah Witness, but I witness for Jehovah. Yep, I'm a soldier, marching on the scene. Christ paid the price, so I've been made a righteous king. I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. Crown up on my head, yeah, I cut them dreads. Focus on my craft, gotta keep the family fed. I am on my grind, kingdom on my mind. I ain't talking about rims when I say I'm getting my shine. I'm talking about that light shining through my life. High flows, high tracks, gotta represent Christ. Step up on the scene, looking like a king, walking like a king, talking like a king. Not just any king, talking about a righteous king, declared righteous by Christ. Yup, Christ the king, not moved by man. Don't care what you're talking about. Beat this here, keep talking while I'm walking it out. Yup, doing my thing, repping Jesus' name. Going hard, moving up, yup, that's my aim. Bouncing, swagging, fresh kicks and some jeans. Walking with my chest out, cause I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, homie. You a king, homie. We some kings, homie. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king. Real talk, man. I'm a king, baby. You a king, baby. Man, keep your head up and walk like a king. Talk like a king. You know what I'm saying? The Bible clearly told us that God made us to be kings and priests. You know what I'm saying? So walk in your kingship. Jesus is the king of kings. You know what I'm saying? So you a king that Jesus is king over. You know what I'm saying? You a king, rule. Exercise dominion and authority in the earth. Cause that's what you've been commanded to do. Dominion and authority in the earth.
Woo! Yeah, there we go. The theme song remix. We are your trusted RBN, your real Bravado Network. Welcome to your afternoon coffee break of half the conversation where we address Black people issues over here, especially the issues that keep Black people from being together. My name is TJ, and I am your facilitator for this journey. Now, the coffee break, the afternoon coffee break, we're in and out. Hit the topic, hit it hard, get it out. I did not pull up my countdown counter. Hold on a second. I gotta pull up my countdown countdown clock, because when we start the issue, it is 30 minutes and we are out from the time that we do the countdown, I should say. So let me do that. Let me do yeah, let me do that. Let me get to that. Welcome everyone. Oh, before I forget. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge the real Bravado Network. Acknowledge the chat. Acknowledge those that are just watching to be watching. Acknowledge those that give us, let me see, share screen, that comment and send emails when the stream is not live. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge Mona D, who is our top supporter of this stream for the Real Bravado Network. And our top supporter does not mean that you are the largest financial contributor, even though we appreciate any contributions to the Real Bravado Network. But the top supporter of Real Bravado Network or the stream is the person who comes around in the chat, provides content in the chat, help keep it flowing, help keep me moving, help keep me growing. So Mona D today is the top supporter of the Real Bravado Network. Real quick, let me see we got a couple people in the building. Got to say shout out to my homeboy Derek Gaines, who was the top supporter 2 streams ago. And the big homie Kofa, Growth Talk with Kofa. Thank you, brother, for being here. And back for stream number 2. Take heed to the message. Thank you, sister, for showing up. And I know that's supposed to say RBN. I do typing errors all the time. Today, we're going to get in and get out, get it quick because it's only a coffee break. You know, our brothers are on how black folk is on the job. We take our coffee break early and come back late. You know how we do. Today, I'm doing a follow-up to the conversation that we had last night, which we talked a little bit about son husbands. And I'm going to follow that up today because I'm going to show you guys today what happens when son husbands when the son husband go wrong, especially when a mother's trying to divorce her son husband and how that looks and what happens when you divorce a son husband. But first, before we get started, but first,
let me talk to you.
All right, let me talk to you. As somebody who fashions himself as a productive, character-driven black man, it is nothing more frustrating to encounter these son husbands. And in black culture, they're everywhere. We are infiltrated. It's like an infestation for us. And we have to interact with these suckers on the day-to-day. And they are just overly frustrating to interact with. They're children. They are absolute children. And especially the ladies that are, and I even feel bad for the ladies that are out here who have to date these son husbands, because you are having to pick up where their mother lives, leave off. Well, I shouldn't say leave off because they actually never leave off, but you got to do what they mommy do. And then you got to compete with their mommy for the space in that man's life. It is these son husbands are a scourge on black manhood. But I'm blaming the ladies who create these son husbands. And and today we're going to actually take a look at a poor fella who has to deal with a son husband and then the reaction of the mother about her son husband. Okay, so if I can borrow a quote from MTR, without further no, hold on, am I going to do that first? Give me a second. I think no, let's look at Kevin Samuels real quick. He's interviewing and talking to a potential son husband on his show. So we're going to take a look at that, okay?
Hello,
Kevin.
Hey, how are you?
I'm hanging in there. Brian here.
How old are you?
36.
Okay, so you're a year over. What do we got? What's the question?
I just trying to. I guess I just don't know where I'm at as part. I guess as my SMV. I make $150,000. I'm an only child raised by a single mom. I'm paying for mom's condo right now.
Mm-hmm.
And let's, to be clear, a son husband isn't necessarily some broke bum brother. This is a brother who makes around $150,000, as he says. So to a degree, there is a high level of productivity from this fella. That doesn't mean he's not a son husband. We talked about Kevin Durant last night. The man is worth over $100 million, and he's a son husband. So money does not mean that or upward mobility financially or in a career. And I don't know why in the hell we place so much emphasis. We equate career and money to quality of character, which those two do not go together. It'd be nice if you can get them together, but they don't go together.
I mean, you go on dating apps, you get nothing. And I go out to the mall. I feel like I got some style. I got, a good
Well, let me stop you right here. I'm telling you, the way you're coming across already is beta.
Good God.
Damn.
Look, I'm gonna have to run that back. I'm about to run that back.
Money making is my thing, cause I'm trying to be rich, trying to put away meals.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the
Oh my God. I mean, kicking us off right away. Shout out to the big homie L. Jackson for the $20 super chat. What's up, RBN? Glad to catch you live again. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I try to stream in the afternoon, but the last couple of weeks and this week I've been streaming at night because a brother been off. So I've been chilling at the night and having some streams at night. I've been watching your replay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Keep up the good work. Tell Messy Michonne and All My Eyes, they are awesome too. Please, guys, go over to All My Eyes' channel and give her a sub and, drop her. I think her email is on her about. When you go to her page on the about, send her an email and tell her to make more content. She is absolutely hilarious over there. Tell her to make some more damn content. Tell her to get going. Because I'm over there in her ear barking at her. Get going. Make content. I'll be like, when you going live? I need to know what day. Schedule your live. I want to see your schedule. I'd be on the system. Because she's fun and you can tell when somebody is going to be good at something. And it can only get great by continue to do it. So let's keep this, let's hold this sister accountable. And Messy Michonne, that sister, I've said it time and time again. Ain't no way in the world that Messy Michonne should be only at 20,000 subs. There's no way. This woman is a 100,000 sub creator all day long and twice on Sunday. Messy Michonne, it is a crying shame that she only has 20,000 subs. And I'm saying only because I only got 5,500. But I know where I am and I know I'm on my growth and I know I'm getting them. I know I'm improving week over week and I'm doing the thing and I'm listening to the people who give me good feedback, But Messy Michonne, that sister is on a whole nother level. She is next level good in her content over there. And guess what she is? What are you, Messy Michonne?
I'm a black woman.
And she's over there doing her thing. But yeah, I gotta run this back. What Kevin said to this dude, because it caught me off guard. He was, man. So for those of you who constantly talk about how harsh Kevin is about on women, this is a dude he's talking to. And oh my God, that was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. Hold on a second. I'm going to run it back.
Unmute yourself. Hello.
Kevin,
Hey, how are you?
I'm hanging in there. Brian here.
How old are you?
36.
Okay, so you're a year over. What do we got? What's the question?
I just trying to, I guess I just don't know where I'm at as part, I guess is my SMV. I make 150,000. I'm an only child raised by a single mom. I'm paying for mom's condo right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you go on dating apps, you get nothing. And I go out to the mall. I feel like I got some style. I got, a good
Well, let me stop you right here. I'm telling you, the way you're coming across already is beta.
Damn.
Ooh, man, what you got to say?
Bang! It's good.
Man, Kevin is wrong, boy. Oh, I mean, he ain't wrong, but that brother is raw business. Kevin's like, let me. The brother wasn't talking. Let me see, how many seconds is that? Okay, 44 seconds. And Kevin was like, let me stop you right now, bro. I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say. You straight up beta.
Hell no. To the no.
That is, oh my God. Oh my God. That's some rough stuff right there, boy. Whew. I feel sorry for that brother, boy. That cut me deep. That cut me so deep. Okay.
What woman wants to date a man who's paying his mom's condo?
Damn.
Man, Kevin ain't, boy, this brother ain't right, boy. He like an assassin. He just what woman wants to date a woman who paying his mama condo rent? Who-wee.
She's 65. She don't have any money. What am I supposed to do?
Hey, that's not what I asked. Now, is it?
Now, hey, guys, I want you guys to listen to that man's tone when Kevin asked the question and how quickly this brother went from calm to exacerbated.
You know.
Well, let me stop you right here. I'm telling you, the way you're coming across already is beta. What woman wants to date a man who's paying his mom's condo?
She's 65. She don't have any money. What am I supposed to do?
Hey, that's not what I asked. Now, is it? Look,
from a woman's perspective, if you are looking at somebody you potentially want.
I left her in this clip because I'm reacting to her reaction. I'm reacting to the reacting. She says something in there that I want to talk about. That's why I left her in the clip.
Want to date? It is a strike against you if you come off as you are the financial support for another family member. That's going to cause some issues and rifts within the relationship, and a lot of women are not going to want to deal with that.
It seems to me women claim that there's a whole bunch of crap that they don't want to deal with. But if he's a bum broke, dusty ass pookie, now we're talking. Then you get all hot and bothered and steamy, and that's your man, and you gonna live happily ever after, and yeah, with a pookie. But when you're talking about a man who got something, and all of a sudden you got some damn standards, I'm so damn confused. I mean, you can give about 12 different pookies babies, ain't got no standards. When you're done giving 12 pookies babies, then you want a guy who's productive, then all of a sudden you got some fucking standards. All of a sudden, well, he gotta be God, Jesus, the imam, and everything else for you, and he gotta make $200,000, $300,000, and he gotta have all these, and then you're gonna hit him up with the I'm not gonna settle. I don't know. I mean, I just don't understand. Like, when women talk about what they're not gonna go for, then you look at the lineage of kids that they got and who they gave those and who they produce with, and you're like, you ain't got no room to talk about what the hell you ain't gonna put up with. Come on now.
I don't necessarily think that it's gonna make you a beta male, but it is going to take resources away from our relationship. If you and your mom have that tie.
Resources away from our relationship? Here's my question that I bring up to everyone. When women talk like this, if you're not married to this man, you're just in a relationship with this man, why do you believe you are entitled to that guy's resources? What makes you think that you are entitled to them? Our resources, they're not your relationship resources. They are only your relationship resources when you get married. If y'all are just boyfriend and girlfriend, those are not your resources. Those are his. You are not entitled to them. That's why I really don't understand so much why women get so hooked up about the volume of money, especially because all of y'all are out here strong, independent. I don't need no man, and y'all out here claiming that y'all got the bag and everybody and the brothers don't. How does his money impact you when you are not even entitled to it?
Between you, I can guarantee you she's probably going to be in the relationship. She's going to be a topic of discussion a lot more than a woman would want her to be. This part where he's talking about how he makes this amount of money, he goes to the mall, he feels like he's got some style. I'm just wondering why that was one of the first things he brought up.
Because you women always talk about what the guy needs, how he needs to look. This ain't nothing off about him. This is not a flag or something that's a quirk about him. You ladies act like me, and our women today are very, very effing superficial. You want men to be pretty like a girl. That's why he's talking about it. He's responding in the way that women have shown the world that they think is important. Y'all want pretty boys like they're girls. You want a man to play dress up and makeup with you and be a man to go kill somebody. And you want him to be a goon. And you want him to be super sensitive and a cook.
If you're a male, maybe you can kind of give me some clarity on that. I don't know what his fashion sense would have to do with being able to secure a woman for a long-term relationship. So if you could help me decipher what he meant, that would be helpful.
No, you need to understand something. Just when I ask these women these questions, they have that same feeling too. What are you supposed to do? Live like you're living. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm telling you, you're not coming across as a man who's at 36 who's living for him.
Well, I mean, the paper's already dried, so I don't know what else to do right now.
The question I
Kevin did not ask you, brother. If you guys, please, I want you to listen to this listen to his tone, his breath, the intensity of his response. This is a son husband. He is on the verge of having a meltdown on Kevin because he wants to defend his mother, his wife. Because Kevin is now challenging his provision towards his mother, who made him a son husband. He's bucking up as if he's about to defend his wife. Kevin is making the point without even making one single solitary. Kevin's asked 2 questions, and his brother's ready to fight. And he's offended like that's his woman, or Kevin said something so insulting, but this brother's the one that came in calling for it. This is a son husband in action, everybody.
Asked was a fair question. What woman would want to date a man? What you know the answer. You're in a rock between a hard place because your mom mismanaged her life. So now you're stuck with her.
The scenario was she had some cash, so she put the down payment down, but I had the income, so I co-signed on her loan.
Where's her husband?
Damn.
I don't know my father.
Okay.
He didn't ask you where your father was. He did not ask you about your father. Hey, brother, 44 seconds in, Kevin Samuel said, "You sound like a beta." And he asked you about where your mother's husband was, and you went straight to your daddy.
Emotional damage.
And we know that today, your mother's husband doesn't necessarily mean that it's the father. He said, "Where's your husband? Where's her husband?" He did not ask about your daddy. This brother got mommy issues.
Yes.
He got daddy issues.
Absolute.
That's what happens when you turn a male child into a son husband. They get nothing but
emotional damage.
And then any woman that's worth her salt, this is what she's going to tell this man the moment she smell all of that garbage on him.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That's what she going to do.
Your mom mismanaged her life, so now you're stuck with it.
Ouch. That's definitely gonna hurt to hear that your mom mismanaged her life. Maybe she wasn't the best at planning her life. Maybe there were some.
And that's why these women make their sons their son husbands, especially those sons that they have an inkling is going to do something productive with his life. These sons become the retirement plan. What do you think about that analysis, Lee?
They are amazing.
I think so too. I think that analysis is amazing.
Unforeseen circumstances that happened and caused her to have to depend on her son as a means of supporting herself.
That's what I said.
However,
all right, hold on a minute, everybody.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
All right, shout out to the homegirl Almanize for the $5 super chat, and all she had to say is hey y'all. All right, and I got something for you on that. Yeah. Also, of course, shout out to the homeboy Eric Jordan in the building. And just for you, Eric, because you weren't here at the beginning,
Acknowledge me.
all right, y'all. Thank you guys for the support. Alma and Eric, y'all missed the opening. I got a brand new theme. Well, I think I got a brand new theme song, so I played it. You guys are here at the end of the stream, so you missed it. You missed the brand new opening. All right, y'all. Let's keep it up.
I think his delivery is a little harsh, simply because you're talking about somebody's mother. You're saying,
who gives a goddamn when you're talking to another human being about, of course you're talking about somebody's mama. We all got a damn mama. And I'm so sick and tired of people because somebody delivers a truthful or accurate statement or analysis, you want to talk about how harsh everything is. We are just soft. Our women are soft and weak. Our men are even weaker and even softer. And I understand that a little bit, you know? But goddamn, how in the world we gonna be able to get better if somebody can't tell you? I work in the medical field. We do diagnosis. How in the world can we have the person start the process of getting better if we can't tell them what's wrong with them? Sometimes what's wrong with you is harsh, it's hurtful, it's scary. That doesn't mean I don't tell you because it's harsh, hurtful, or scary. We sit around here talking about, oh, he's talking about somebody's mama. This woman she's 60-something years old. And her son has to pay her damn rent, her mortgage payment. Or he doesn't have to. He's electing to pay it because she's convinced him, she's emotionally took him hostage. She's manipulating him. She's using him. It's abuse what she's doing. Did nobody tell her monkey ass to mismanage her time on this earth?
Damn.
I'm sick and tired of people talking about somebody's tone when it's a factual statement or analysis. Get the F out of here.
saying, oh, now you're stuck with her. A lot of Eastern cultures really kind of expect you to pay your dues to your parents once you.
Parents, plural. Parents, plural. But normally, parents, plural, mom and dad have combined resources. And when they get older, you take those resources. Maybe you got to throw a little bit of yours in there to make sure that their last few sunrises, last few summers are okay. But too many of our women, I'm assuming this brother's a brother, a skin brother, They don't have husbands, and if they do, usually their husband is not the man that's the father of their children. So this is the one aspect that we can't go to another culture and how they operate, because those cultures, when they got to take care of their parents, it's both their parents, and it's a family effort. This woman, this is an only child, and this mother mismanaged her time, didn't get into cooperation with nobody, didn't get married, didn't have somebody to help her at this stage of her life, and now her son, who's 36 or 37 years old, is struggling to find a woman because he's too busy being her man. And now this joker's gonna have to spend his last $2 on his mom.
These last $2.
I don't blame a chick for coming in and not wanting to be dealing with this and talking about being with him long term. It doesn't matter that this brother makes $150,000 a year when you factor in the taxes. See, we not see. I'm on something different. I'm on something different.
You move out of the house and you secure a good job, they kind of expect you to take care of your parents and carry them along in their old age, because they feel like, okay, we invested in you.
Shut up.
Now it's your turn to return the favor.
Shut up. First of all, your parents raising you and taking care of you, that's not a favor. It's their responsibility. You don't owe your parents anything for making the decision to have you. You don't owe your parents any. Let me take that back. The only thing that you owe your parents when you become an adult is to not be a burden to them. That's what you owe your parents, is to not become a burden to them, a financial burden or an emotional burden. That is it.
So I think that's really a Western way of thinking for you to, how we always.
Hold on a second. Across the table, we don't do that up here. You got something? Come on up. Across the table with, if you got time, across the table with Christopher. If you got time, or you in a situation, it's during the day's work hours, I don't know what you're doing. We on a coffee break over here though. Come on up. I ain't got no problem with that. I just dropped the link. And while we on a slight pause.
Money making is my thing, cause I'm trying to be rich, trying to put away meals.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the
All right, with the 5 bones, Mr. L. Jackson is back. He said most men want to be useful. Absolutely. I hate these conversations that sometimes these women have. They be like, so you just want a woman to use you. Yes. I love to tell the story of my dad my dad has a short temper. He has a short fuse. So one day he went over to my sister's house to do some work. And when he completed the task, I forgot what it was. I don't know if it was putting up security cameras or it was something, some task. So when my father got back home, I was actually at his house when he walked in the door and he's all huffing and puffing. And I was like, hey, what's going on? What's going on, brother? What you got you all huffing and puffing for? And he starts going in on my sister. And he was like, I went over there and I did blah, blah, blah. And she gonna offer me money. And I was like, well, my sister, damn near 40 years old. Okay, I'm okay. She offered you money for your time. That's her being, showing gratitude. And he goes, I'm her father. If I can't be useful, then what am I good for? Whoo. He was like, that's my job. She ain't got no husband. That's my job, to be helpful and be useful. Then what am I here for if I can't help my... I was like, oh my, the brother just went off. He was so offended. And then a couple months ago, I had to replace my HVAC system on my house, and my dad does HVAC as a side job. And he comes over and he puts the unit in, and I slapped $500 in his hand, and, for his time. Anybody who's done an HVAC system, the labor on that sucker is way more than that. But for gratefulness, he went off on me. Me and my dad are in the middle of my front yard arguing over this money. And I told him, take the damn money. I said it to him just like that. We were shouting. Then I finally just looked at him, and I just grabbed, I grabbed his arm and I yanked it and slammed that money in his head so hard. I said, take the damn money. And he was offended. And then he looked at me, and I saw in his eyes that he was going to end that conversation, because he said the way he said it, all right, I'm gonna take the damn money. I knew he was ready to fight at that point. He didn't want to tussle with his son. So, yes, men love to be useful, but yes, it's a thin line between being used and being useful. And these mothers who create these son husbands, especially those of them that are productive, they're using their sons, and they're robbing their sons of the ability to be in a productive, healthy relationship with a woman. Bringing up my homeboy with me. Hold on a second. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man?
I'm well. How are you? If you don't remember me, we were on with Uncle Junior on the Elevated Dialogue. So
Yep,
how you doing, sir?
I'm good.
You said something earlier about how we don't owe our parents anything, for lack of a better term.
No, we don't owe them anything.
I agree with you. I say this a lot, and this is me speaking as a product of a son husband. A lot of our parents use the fact that they brought us into this world as a crutch or something that they can hold over our head to get us to do things for them later on in life, when really we should be getting on with our own lives. You understand what I'm saying? It's a sense of blind loyalty, if that makes any sense.
Yes. And we hear it over and over and over again, more from our mothers than we ever do from our fathers.
That is true. And I am speaking as a product of a single mom home. That is true. That is true. Can I say something? And then I'm gonna hop off real quick.
Go ahead.
Dear parents, period, your child does not owe you anything just because you brought them into this world, because you made a choice for them that they had no say-so in. You owe them because you made a choice for them that you had no say-so in. It is up to you to give them the best opportunity possible to be the best person possible, and not hold the fact that you brought them into this world over their head to try to manipulate and gaslight them into doing things that you wouldn't tolerate yourself. That's all.
You can stick around for a little bit, but no, absolutely. I've heard it my whole life. My grandmother raised me, and to this day, she's 80 years old. She still talks about what she did, for the kids and what we should be. She says this all the time. She goes, I shouldn't have to pay no bill with all the kids I got. And then she starts talking about a friend lady of hers who got 12 children, and they're like, they all got together, bought her a house, take care of all her financial needs. She ain't got to worry about nothing. And then I always tell my grandmother, she has a different relationship with her children than you do. Their father was around almost until all of them were well into their adulthood before he passed away. You know, they got a functional relationship. They have monthly family meetings to discuss family business as a family, and then they divide up the work. They're an actual unit. What's going on with your clan? Grandma,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was like, Grandma, you got 7 kids and you got 7 drug addicts.
Oh,
you got 7 you got 4 daughters and you got 4 prostitutes.
Ooh.
So what are you talking about? Why are you comparing? Yeah, you got all these children, what they're supposed to. They don't. And I said, let's not forget, none of your kids have made it past the 10th grade. They all dropped out. 2 of your kids you signed out of school because they were having conflict with the teachers. And you just got fed up with the conflict and took them out of school. One was a gifted kid.
Wow.
I said, so you can't compare. Don't nobody owe you nothing.
That's deep.
And unfortunately, I'm the eldest grandson, and unfortunately, I'm the only productive one in my immediate family. And it sucks. Because if it wasn't for any woman that's going to come into my life, regardless if I can afford it or not, if we get serious, I'm going to have the conversation with her about what I'm doing to make sure my grandmother can stay in her home. And that's unfortunate. I identify with this guy, but I don't have the anxiety or trepidation that he has about it.
See, that's the part that I am just now growing into, not having the anxiety about it. You understand what I'm saying? It's a weird feeling because there was a point in time where I thought that I was being disrespectful for going to live my life. You understand what I'm saying?
Because they tell you that.
Yeah. And it's a trash way of manipulating the people that you brought into this world without asking them if they wanted to be here, right, to get them to do things that you should have been doing a long time ago. Yeah. However, they and I said this when we were on with Unc, I have to give them a little bit of grace because they didn't know. You understand what I'm saying? They only knew what they knew, but there's still that anger. You understand what I'm saying? There's still that anger that I feel. And I wanted to touch on something else too. Being that I've transitioned out of the son husband part of it, it felt like I was breaking up with my girlfriend. And that's my mom. Like, that's when I knew. I'm like, man, nah, this ain't right. This is my mama. I'm not supposed to be heartbroken like this because I'm going to live my life when it's my mom. This ain't my girlfriend. This is my mom. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a weird feeling.
That's how you know it's unnatural. You should never have that feeling. I mean, there should be, like, when you go off to college and you're going out of state, there's a little bit of separation anxiety. That's one thing. But the feeling that you get if you got to break up with a woman and you got that with your mom and all you're going to do is just go live your life, man, look. And there's a lot of fellas out here like that. You know what I mean? And all of us, men and we forget sometimes how much of a pull our mothers have on the sons. The daughter-mother dynamic is a little bit different because when the daughter starts developing and gets of age and starts getting male attention, especially if there's only a 10 or 15, especially if there's only like a 15-year gap between mama and daughter, that daughter becomes competition. I told this lady the other day at work,
they in the same dating pool because they go for the same man that her mama should have got 20 years ago.
Absolutely. I know this lady at work, she's 44 years old, her daughter 31. And I told that lady, and they were constantly batting heads with her daughter. I said, you're batting heads with your daughter because you and your daughter both need the exact same man. Y'all I said a 40-year-old man is appropriate for you and for your daughter. And I said, if you guys are out and there's a 38 or a 40-year-old dude out there and you both find him attractive, who gets him? Who should get him? And she was like, I should get, no, you shouldn't. She should. Because she has the best shot at at producing a legacy with him. I'm not just talking about children. He has the best shot of building. You're older, you're more bitter, you're more used. What can you offer that guy that your daughter can offer way, way, way more? So the mother-daughter dynamic is drastically different, and there's not the pull that the mother-son people, we underestimate that pull on the mother-son. TJ, have you ever had survivor's remorse being productive? No. Nope. All I can tell you is that I don't get treated well by my immediate family. But do I feel bad about it? Absolutely not. I've never felt bad about it.
I used to, but now I'm where you are. I don't feel bad about it. I'm supposed to be doing this. You understand what I'm saying?
My grandmother threw me out in high school. She threw me out while I was in my senior year. She threw me out. And when I actually went on to college, man, I went to college out of town. I ain't never looked back. I ain't felt bad about it. I've had too much. I've had to worry about making myself secure to worry about what they were not doing or feeling. I had to make sure that there was a roof over my head, food in my belly, money in my pocket. I had to go out there and I had to make sure I was okay. I didn't have time to worry about any of that. No, I didn't have an ounce of survivor's remorse. Not an ounce of it. And I know that some people do, that they like feel bad I don't feel bad for my hard work at all. What I do feel bad about is the fact that they were not smart enough to go do what I did.
See, that's where I give grace, because I don't think it's that they weren't smart enough. I just think that they just didn't know. But on the flip side of that, at a conscious level, they must have known that something is not right about this entire situation. Like I don't believe that. I'm not going to sit here and patronize the most educated group. I'm not going to do that. They're not that dumb. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think they're that dumb. But you don't know what you don't know, I guess. So that's why I extend a little bit of grace.
Yep, to a degree. Yeah, brother. No, go live your life, man. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Go live your life. I mean, you know, the fact that, you know, it doesn't matter that whatever I contributed to my grandmother's household, it doesn't even matter that it doesn't impact or will not impact any woman I bring to my life permanently. It's the mere fact that I got to do it. You know, the lady that will come into my space will not suffer any financial hardship because of it. You know, she'll never look up and be like, well, we can't put Junior through this particular school because you're sending XYZ to your grandmother. Are you taking care of XYZ? That'll never happen. But that's beside the point, because this woman,
it's just the fact that you have to do it.
Yeah. And she has to come in. It'd be one thing if she was a part of me before this started and this was a joint decision. But now she doesn't have a choice in it because it's already established. It's kind of like, to a degree, it's kind of like you choosing to get in a relationship or marrying a woman that has a child. You don't have any choice in that. You got to decide. You got to decide to swallow that reality or move on. And that's what a woman has to do with a man who has to take care of his mother, you know? So yeah, let me get going on this one. I need to keep, because I want to get to these other two clips, man. That's gonna be a mess.
I appreciate you having me on, man.
No, I appreciate
it.
Come up anytime. I don't, you know me, I'm come up anytime.
All right, I appreciate it. You be good.
Yeah, yep, no problem. Let's see. All right. That was some good talk. That was some good talk. And also, I just kind of wanted to play the Kevin Samuels clip because I wanted to give everybody some a lead into, like, you know, the whole son husband and when it goes, the start of it going bad. So this guy that Kevin's talking to is feeling guilty. Let me see. I'm gonna play just a second of it, then I'm gonna need to move on.
When our parents need our help, most of the time they've raised us, and
all right. So this and that's not what this show is really for. But see,
oh my bad.
This is what happens when guys become son husbands. No different than become mother-daughter scenario. The mothers end up ruining their kids' lives because they ruin their own life. You're 36 making 100. You should be living your own life. But the question I ask you is, what woman would want to step into this scenario? And you got offended because you know they wouldn't.
He knows the answer to that. A productive woman would not want to step into this stuff. Not to say she wouldn't do it. She doesn't want to have to do it. To ask her to take a back seat out the gate. And I said on one of my other streams, women don't take back seats. They're not interested in being number 2 or number 3 to anybody, to your kids, to your mama, to your auntie, to your anything. They're not really that interested in. The only thing that they will swallow being second to is a highly lucrative, productive career. And even then, you're going to get some damn pushback from your woman. Now let's take a look at a son husband from the other side of it, okay? Some of you have seen this clip before, but every time I see this crap, man, I get pissed. Here we go.
I'm gonna see if you gonna tell him. He coming in right now.
I let him know what's
and then
up.
when he ain't going nowhere. That's my son. That's my only son.
At some point, he got to go.
Never no time.
I mean, at some point, he
never
got to
no
go.
time.
Man.
Never no time.
It's well, to go.
Never no time.
I mean, at some point, he
never
got to
no
go.
time. I'm gonna see if you gonna tell him. He coming in right now.
I let him know what's
and then
up.
when he ain't going nowhere. That's my son. That's my only son.
At some point, he got to go.
Never no time.
I mean, at some point, he
never
got to
no
go.
time.
Man.
Never no time.
It's well, tell him, Christian.
No, you tell him.
Well,
You talking about you grown and you gotta go somewhere. I told him, you my only son. You ain't going no damn where. You go when you get ready.
Damn.
She said, I don't care about you being grown. You go when you get ready. This woman is talking this crap to her man about her overgrown son, and he in there with her. I ain't going nowhere. They're in my house. They're in my house.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I be wanting to walk through the house naked sometime, and there you go. So I mean, what,
No, if anything, you can go, not him. How about
Damn.
that?
Damn.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Damn.
Good God. Oh my God. That woman said, if anything, you can go.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me.
Oh my God.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh. Woo-wee. Man. Ooh, I gotta hear that shit again. Ooh, that
there
hurt.
you go. So I mean, what,
No, if anything, you can go, not him.
Damn.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. That was worse than Debo. Yeah. Oh. That's what she did to her man. She just walked up to her man. Man, that's cold-blooded. Ah, bruh. You in this relationship? Oh, bruh. Ooh, my man, I'm hurt.
How about
I
that?
want to
How
pay all
about
the
that?
fucking bills in here. You gonna tell me where I can go?
The thing is, like, why do I got to? This is my mama house. Like, why do I got to leave my mama house?
This. This dude was like, "This is my mama house. Why I got to leave?" Dang. Oh my God. This stuff is just absolutely amazing. Oh my God, Lead, what do you got to say about these son husbands?
They are amazing.
Oh, they got to be, boy. My God.
Man, you damn near 40 years old. Damn near it's time to go. I mean, at what point?
I'm 29. I'm not.
Well, that's pretty
good. Dude was like, you damn near 40 years? Like, you damn near 40 years old? He like, I'm 29. Even worse.
But you know what? When I met you, you was living with your mama.
Man, please.
You
I
was
was
living
in
with
and
your,
out. Come
you
on,
was
man.
living with your mama.
I
Now
was
you
only
gonna tell
22
me.
years old.
Now you gonna tell me because he 29.
I ain't getting up. I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up.
Man,
I'm
he
not
got
going
to
nowhere.
go.
I'm not going.
He talking about, I'm not getting out. I'm not. Harmonize with the $2 super chat. With the $2 super chat.
These last $2.
That's why you don't move into a woman's house. That's what I said last night to these guys. I said, whatever, when you move into a woman's house and she talking about you can be the man of the house, that is her giving you permission. She's allowing you to be the man of the house, which is a contradictory statement in terms, because no one should be able to, if she's allowing you to be the man of the house, guess what, homeboy? She's the man of the house. Because what can be allowed can be disallowed. So what can be given can be taken. This woman is giving you permission to be the man. I tell guys all the time, stay the F out of these women's houses. They do not move in with these women. I don't give a damn what they say. I don't care what kind of good scheme or rationale that they could come up with to get you. Well, I don't want to sell my home. I don't give a goddamn. Then you don't want to be with me. I'm not moving into your house, period. Full stop. It ain't happening. Now, you can stay over there. We can keep doing what we're doing, but I'm staying over here. If you want to be up under the roof with me, you bringing your punk ass over here. And we're getting rid of your shit. No, but it's a business. Fuck you and your business. We're getting rid of it. Because I'm going to make it hard for your ass to leave. Wow. Wow, you doggone right, Almond Eyes.
Yeah,
well, and you ain't gotta go nowhere.
You know what? Damn it, I ain't gonna pay no bills either. Then, damn it. Now, how you feel about that? You don't want him to go? I won't pay the bills.
No, you gonna continue to pay the bills.
He got to go though, man. It's too.
The boy was like, but then you got to go. You don't pay no bills. You got the son husband is telling the so-called man in the house, nigga, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Damn.
This dude said, you gotta go.
Bang! It's good.
This is some crazy stuff, boy. This is some crazy stuff. That, you know what that young man sound like to me? He sound like he's like a woman. That's what he sound like to me. And this woman is proud to be.
And listen to a single mom. It's time to listen to a single mom. I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom. Mom.
My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is the direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure.
Talkity talking.
See, we arguing and stuff about stuff.
But at the end of the day,
Oh no, here come the killer. Oh no, I forgot about this, y'all. Y'all listen real close. Here come the killer part. Here come the killer part. This woman for the just straight annihilate this dude.
Hey, all you gotta do is tell me to help. I ain't saying nothing. Like,
man, you grown ass man. You supposed to know man, garbage overfill. You supposed to know to take that outside. Come on, man. I don't have to tell you all this stuff, man.
But the thing is, I'm barely here, so I'm barely making garbage. So if I gotta take the garbage out, I'm barely here. If I'm barely here, barely making garbage, barely making dishes, like why I gotta do anything?
Well, she gonna always make excuses for you, man. But
right, he don't even be here. So what is you talking about? He don't be here like that. He come here, he sleep, and then he on business the rest of the day.
When he's here, he needs to help out. He needs to do some things. He
well,
needs
I
to
tell
be
you what,
productive. Okay.
No, he don't need to be there at all. He need to come do drive-bys. Hey, ma, how you doing? I'm glad you're doing good. I look good. I'm safe. And get your punk ass on.
Well,
damn it, he gonna start paying some bills around us.
I ain't paying. I gotta pay.
I'd rather want to
my mama,
fuck out.
But listen, my mama said I gotta pay no bills. I ain't paying no bills.
He gotta pay. What I want him to do is save his money and do what he needs to do with his money.
You know the reason why
and not
he is
pay
the way
no
he is,
bill.
because all this soft shit you bring it to him, he still got the titty in the mouth. You let all that stuff go on.
Nah, you know what I know? You jealous.
Damn.
You jealous of my.
Hell no, to the no.
This woman said, you jealous of my son. This woman is, she wild, boy. This lady wild. She like, you jealous of my son. How many of you fellas out there have heard somebody say that? I've heard it, boy. It ain't cool.
Like you would say
You
that.
jealous of my son.
Only you would say some bull
But
crap.
I don't know if you jealous or not. But I just know I ain't getting on my mama's house. Like, if I gotta get my mama's house, you gotta put me on my mama's house at the end of the day.
Well,
this dude was like, you gotta put me out. He was like, you gotta put me out. You know what I if this was me, I'm just saying, if it was me, this is what I'd have been like.
And we want the smoke.
I'd have been like, yeah, I want all of that smoke, brother. Yeah, I absolutely put you out. Yeah, bro, I ain't got no problem.
Oh, shit. That's my fight, punk.
That's right. That's exactly what I would have done in your punk ass. I want all of that smoke. Yeah, you say that to me? Oh, for real? Oh, yeah. You ain't said nothing but a word.
I'm gonna be carrying you out. You got to go.
Oh, you don't mean you want to carry him out then if that's
no
the case.
problem with carrying them out. I just shoot them on out. And you,
Michael, now you know good and damn well I'm not kicking my son out.
What
I ain't worried about it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm here. I live here, so until I'm ready to get out, I'm gonna be here. So it don't
at
matter.
what point is you trying to? What's your plans for this man? What's
my plan is to stay in here as long as I need to stay in here. That's my plan.
And what if he 45, 50?
And he gonna be 45, 50 up in here.
Damn.
God damn. Come on, bruh. Grab your balls and tell this woman.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Come on, bruh. Tell her you got to go. Tell him you got to go, man. This is all bad. This is all bad, bro. I don't mean to be laughing at him, but I don't feel sorry for his monkey ass. Here's what he get.
Well, damn it, I'm gonna be out there.
Bye.
No, he's going
Get
to
the
go
second.
Damn.
Damn.
She told his ass to get to stepping. She told his ass to get to stepping. You know what she told him?
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Man, this is bad business, man. This is all bad. This is all bad. This is all bad. This is all bad.
Just step it because this is my only son. He ain't going nowhere.
That's what's
my only son. Shit.
You the one made him like this because your weak ass.
You know what?
Made him.
Come and go. Your son is forever.
Man, I see what I'm saying.
Damn.
I see what I'm saying. That's
right. And like I said,
you made him this way. You made him this way.
I ain't make him this way.
This is a product of your.
I ain't making this way.
This
like
is a
I
product
said,
of your bad decision. Your bad choice.
It ain't like he don't know how to get out here. Like I said, when he ready to go, he can go.
Wow. My God. Y'all, look. So my point of showing that entire clip. Now let me show you what happens when that attitude and that mindset blow up in the mama's face. So what happens when the mama now needs to divorce her son husband? Check this out.
Well, 42 years since 97.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know. My son on that. All that shit. I just got back from my sister took it out. He bust my fucking stove and everything.
Okay.
Come on, he got to leave here. I can't. I rent from this woman. You know, he literally broke my stove. Look, I was going there. Look, he told me, you ain't my mama, bitch. I'm going to kill you, hoe. Where my mom at?
So, real quick.
Money making is my thing because I'm trying to be rich, trying to put away meals.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the
All right, shout out to Harmonize. She told him 6 times to leave. He's stupid. He absolutely is.
But these last $2.
He is absolutely stupid. She kept telling him to leave. And I guarantee you, it was going in one ear and out the other with that brother. It wasn't sinking in at all what she was saying. That was a clear example of what Sister Shahrazad Ali says.
My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure.
And that woman did not give a damn because
I'm a black woman.
And because she kept saying, this is my only son. And so she's proud to be.
Listen to a single mom. It's time to listen to a single mom. I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom. Mom.
And she real proud of that shit. My goodness. So here's the scenario here. This mother right here, which you can barely see on this is best cam video footage from a police officer. This mama here, this good mama, as Messy Michonne likes to call him, the good mama here, she raised a son husband. Now this son husband then went bonkers on her ass in a domestic situation, tore her shit up, and now she got to call them jump out boys to get that brother out of her house. So this is what happens when you mothers have to divorce your son husbands. So that's because I had to give some feedback on that. So when you're watching it, you understand what's going on.
Here I am, your mama.
Yeah. Where's he at?
He in the house. He literally broke my stove, man.
Okay.
Punched it. The top of it. Look.
You got in there trying to talk crazy to your husband, and he wasn't hearing that shit, and he wanted to tell you he wanted to show you who the man is, and your husband, your son husband, told some shit up to remind you that you can't do nothing with him.
Okay.
He got to leave. I can't keep going through this shit every night.
You have to evict him.
But he temporarily stay here. He be back and forth, but you can't just damage that one stuff like that. I'm scared for myself. He gonna try to hurt me. Well, what his fucking mama? You ain't my mama home. You ain't my mama bitch. Who talk like that? He literally broke that one stove. You look at it, you see what I'm talking about. Oh, that's not my son.
Broke your stove?
Yes, he literally broke it. I went to the hospital to get the stitches. Took that one from him pushing me. Never got done about that. I'll call you back. I'm gonna show them. That's crazy, man. I rent. This is not my stuff. He literally broke that woman's stove. This is crazy. Punch the fucking stove, man. Hello. I got to run from my own house. I'm scared to even stay here with him. I ain't never seen him like this. This is crazy, man. I got to live here. Had music up all day on day. Don't listen. Don't. Y'all go in there and see what did to my soul, man. I'm pressing Charlie. I am. He got to leave here. This woman's place, man. I rent it. Don't cut the TV down. About to hit me. Y'all ready to push me? I had stitches one time. I let that go. I didn't report that. I'm not gonna stay here like this. I can't.
What's up, Harold?
I was rapping this thing. You gotta shut no door. Come on, one. You gotta do that.
Harold, come outside.
I'm free to come outside. Come on now. You don't gotta do that, huh?
Harold, go out there.
No, let him in. What you talking about? Let him in for what? Let him in for what? No, I'm a bitch. I'm a hoe. I ain't your mom. I ain't call you no bitch and no hoe,
Hey,
no.
Harold.
I ain't do nothing yet.
Come outside.
Hold on, sir.
Stop, put that down. Stop.
Hello.
Harold.
Hold on. Hey.
Harold.
Hey.
Stop.
Don't
Come outside.
Baby.
Get on the ground.
Look at our son husband. Look at him. Look at our son husband. Let me pull him up. Look at our son husband. She had to call the what the message was called him, the oppressor. She had to call the oppressor to deal with her son husband. She had to call a white man. Who did she have to call? She had to call a man. An actual man to deal with the monster she created. This is what it looks like when mom has to divorce her son husband. She got to call other men to put themselves in harm's way to deal with the monster she created.
Get on the ground.
What's up for the table?
On the ground.
Get on the ground, Harold. What I did.
Oh, she back there talking tough now. Get on the ground, Harold. Get on the ground, Harold. Get on the ground, Harold. Oh, you talking tough now that them two big country chicken fried white boys up in there with tasers and pistols, pew, pew, who can handle your son husband that you now got a divorce.
What y'all taking me for?
Other hand. What do you use Harold's detain?
What y'all came to my house for? What I did?
Because your mom let us in.
What she let y'all in for?
Stay right there. What did you put in?
So you finna press charge on me? Hello? So you finna press charge on me?
Where did it go?
What go?
What was in your hand?
What?
All right, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link again. If anyone wants to come up, I'm almost done. But I'm gonna drop the link again. If anybody want to come up and give some thoughts on this crap, listen. This is creating some. This is bad business. This is bad business for the community. This is bad business for women who want productive men. And this is they gotta sift through this. No wonder why our women don't know how to. They don't know how to when you got too much of this crap out here. Got too much of this crap out here. And they're unsafe for the mother. This boy She done corrupted this boy so bad. This boy got mental health problems now. Black women, you do not need to be doing this alone. And those of you that have done this crap alone, and you got your 22-year-old, 25-year-old daughters and nieces out here, beg these little dot boogers to not do this crap. This is what it leads to.
This is women in my hand, man. Them was something that she be lighting up in him, man. There wasn't nothing in my hand.
Yeah, I did.
There wasn't nothing in my hand. Oh my God, I'm so tired, man. Y'all just can't take rejection.
This mother is fortunate. Is fortunate that this didn't go left with those cops, especially the way that they view black men. She is lucky that this did not go sideways right in front of her. Just imagine if those boys, based on I'm talking about the police officers, based on his behavior and his seemingly be a little bit off kilter, what if instead of them threatening with tasers, deploying tasers, they pulled out them sidearms and just did them right in her house, in her kitchen? What do you think that would have done to her then? You know, this is crazy. This developing son husbands is probably one of the most unloving acts that you can do as a mother with a child.
Money making is my thing, cause I'm trying to be rich, trying to put away meals.
All right. Shout out to Mr. L. Jackson for another $5 on the super chat. RBN, you inspire me. Thank you, my good brother. At least I can inspire somebody. Just bought my first low budget podcast. Yeah. Where do you think all my stuff came from? Amazon. The stuff I got now comes from Amazon. Theo Coop from the Do Better podcast.
Bang! It's good.
This morning was giving me compliments on my audio, my visual, my production, but all of my stuff came from Amazon, brother. Except for my computer and the monitors, and everything I got came from Amazon except for those things. So, and I started with a low budget $75 Amazon starter pack too. So do it. We all need to do it. I was talking to Harmonize yesterday about we need more people in the space because we need more perspectives. It's amazing how we can see one issue and we all analyze it from a different perspective and what we can learn from that stuff. I was talking about that yesterday. Absolutely, brother. Go do your thing. Now, let me tell you something, L. Jackson. This is some, not every person doing these podcasts on YouTube is making bread. I'm letting you know that right now. No matter what you're hearing, until you become the big dogs, you're not making what they're saying you're making. It is a grind and a grind and a grind and a grind. I will probably be a lot further along if I could be doing this stuff 2 times a day. But it's a grind. You still got to maintain your original revenue stream and stuff like that and build. You got to do this crap at the same time, and it is exhausting. It is exhausting. So, but get going on it. Get going on it. What's up, Frederick? So I showed you guys the evolution of the son husband. We started with the gentleman. Hold on, let me take this. Let me take this off. We started with the gentleman that was $150,000 earner, and he was guilt-ridden because he was losing in the dating market because he was running into women who had problems with how much financial contribution he was sinking into his mother's home. And then he got offended because Kevin Samuels started questioning him about that. And then he went into full son husband mode and started defending and wanted to fight and all this other stuff. And that just was the son husband. And then we moved on to the next son husband, the next evolution of the son, or I should say de-evolution of the son husband, which was the young man who was living, I don't want to call him a young man. 29 years old, you're not a young man, you're an old dude. Living in your mother's home, arguing with her man, her new husband, arguing with him about you ain't gonna leave your mama house at 29 years old, and then she up there talking about her husband can go. And then thank you, Quiet Storm. And then this brother, we de-evolved again to this brother who's turned completely violent and terrorizing his own mother. So you guys got to see 3 distinct, different versions of a son husband. We saw the productive son husband. We saw the failure to launch son husband. And then we saw the explosion of the divorcing of the son husband, or the mother trying to divorce the son husband. All 3 of these incidences is bad business. All 3 of these son husbands, they're no good for the community. None of them, including the higher financial productive fella. To my point on last night's stream, if you guys did not watch my last night's stream, please go back and watch the first 45 minutes of that stream. To my point of last night, ladies, you are responsible for the quality of God that you're putting out into the world, and you're responsible for it because you choose the father, and you choose if that father is in your life, and consequently in the life of the child. Before we get up out of here, and I need to go back and find this. It was about a year or so ago. I gotta go find it. There was a study released that equated how a man feels about the mother to how involved he is with the child. If the man is in love with the woman, that love of that woman, the expression to the child is tenfold. If the man does not love the woman, it makes it easier for the man to walk away from that child. Y'all have no idea. You guys are woefully unaware of how important of a role you play in who you decide to have a baby with, and you're sitting around here just doing it all willy-nilly. Come on, black women. Go get yourself a king, because I'm a king.
LPZ up in here. LPZ up in here. LPZ up in here. LPZ up in here. I'm a king. I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king. I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. Okay, they been sleeping on me, now it's time to wake up from that nap. Get to know me, shawty, you can do that when you hear me rap. Flowing like a river when I spit, I know you feeling that. Crowns on my head, beat snapbacks and some fitted caps. Yep, turn it to the back and walk tall. Under 6 feet, I'm really not that tall at all. But I do some things that you never seen, bruh. Acting like a king. Why is that? Cause I'm a king, bruh. With a swagger that you probably never ever saw. call me sushi cause I gotta give it to him raw. Southpaw like a left-handed boxer. Get the microphone and start snapping like a lobster. Yes, sir, I've been made all over. Not Jehovah Witness, but I witness for Jehovah. Yep, I'm a soldier, marching on the scene. Christ paid the price, so I've been made a righteous king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. Crown up on my head, yeah, I cut them dreads. Focus on my craft, gotta keep the family fed. I am on my grind, kingdom on my mind. I ain't talking about rims when I say I'm getting my shine. I'm talking about that light shining through my life. High flows, high tracks, gotta represent Christ. Step up on the scene, looking like a king, walking like a king, talking like a king. Not just any king, talking about a righteous king. Declared righteous by Christ, yep, Christ the king. Not moved by man, don't care what you're talking about. People's here, keep talking while I'm walking it out. Yep, doing my thing, repping Jesus' name. Going hard, moving up, yep, that's my aim. Bouncing, swagging, fresh kicks and some jeans. Walking with my chest out, cause I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, swag, swag, swag. I'm a king, homie. Swag, swag, swag. You a king, homie. Swag, swag, swag. We some kings, homie. Swag, yeah, yeah. Leg up. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king, I'm a king, I've been made a righteous king. You gon' know that I'm a king when I step up on the scene. I'm a king. Real talk, man.